how do you start a witchcraft practice? Hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and if you're new to this channel and you're a Wiccan or a witch and you want to start a deep spiritual practice that connects you deeply to your true self, to nature and the divine, hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. In this video, I want to talk about how to start a witchcraft practice. This is something not many people talk about. They might tell you to, go open a book of spells, get some herbs, get some incense, get some candles, and this is how you go from there. And yes, that is part of practicing witchcraft. But the place to really start, if you're serious about developing a spiritual practice in regards to Wicca and witchcraft, is to actually start at the very beginning, and that is the foundation. And the foundation of any practice is daily practice. It is about getting connected to the earth every day, grounding yourself every day, whether that's walking on the grass, sitting in the garden. If you live in an apartment building, maybe you can have some pot plants that you can connect with. Try and connect to nature daily, because it's really that deep connection with nature and the earth that witchcraft really comes out of, especially a Wiccan style of witchcraft. And I'm not talking about Wicca as in traditional Gardnerian or Alexandrian type of witchcraft. There's a lot more to Wicca than just the old traditions. It's much more eclectic now. And we're talking about that spiritual connection to the earth. So that's something to do on a daily level, because the more you do it, the more you connect, the better you get at it. Next is meditation. Set aside at least 10 minutes a day to learn to meditate. And that doesn't mean that you have to clear your mind of all thoughts, that you can't have monkey mind, as the Buddhists would call it. You are. But the point is to become more mindful about how you're feeling, more mindful about what's going on internally inside of yourself, so that you can slow all of that down. The magic that you create, the magic you want to create, whether it's relationships or money or health or career, is really about how you're resonating yourself internally. Your relationship with yourself, your relationship with the world, and your relationship with the divine. And that will determine how successful your magic is, because if there's anything internally that's blocking you from your magic, that's blocking you from the results of your magic, it's going to be usually within yourself. So meditation is a wonderful way for you to get to understand where you may be blocking your magic when you start to do magic. So grounding every day, connecting to the earth, meditation every day, and some kind of connection to the divine. If you're just starting out, you may not have much of a sense of maybe gods and goddesses, or whether you're monotheistic or polytheistic, or how you think about things, and that's okay. You don't have to choose anything. You don't need a matron or a patron deity. You don't need to have any of those things. Just be open to exploration and see how it feels. If you're drawn to a particular deity, then go check out that deity and build a connection with that deity on a daily level. And that may just be simply connecting to the image of that deity, putting it out there, asking for help, connecting to the divine on a daily basis. These are the foundations of a successful witchcraft practice. And it doesn't need to take you more than about 15 minutes a day to actually set up a regular practice. It can be quite simple. You don't need to have cups, pentacles, athames. You don't even need to set up a circle. It can be really, really very simple. And simple is the best place to start. Keeping it simple and sacred is really the best place to start. It will set you up for much more successful magic and spiritual practice further down the track. You don't need to know it all. All of those books out there are absolutely wonderful, but you don't need to practice everything that those books have in them all at once. And I know myself from books. I started out reading books as well, and I know that you can't learn it all from books. There is going to be a time when you are going to need to learn from a human being, not just from a book or an author in a book. I didn't really start learning about magic or practice until I actually joined a coven. So a teacher is going to be needed at some point as well. So that's something to think about for later on. But meanwhile, if you have books and you're confused about, well, where do I start? Start with a daily practice. If you want me to help you with setting up a daily practice, I do have a 5-day online do-it-yourself mini course that takes you step by step, day by day, to setting up a very simple, basic practice that can start you off connecting with yourself, with nature, and with the divine. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Starting a Wiccan Practice That Works, and you can find out more information about that by clicking on the link in the description field below this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to comment below. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and I will see you on the next video. Blessed be.